welcome back to BrittKnitsOKC. This is a podcast or vlog or whatever you want to call it, where I talk about knitting and crafts and crocheting and other crafty things. It's been a while since I've recorded. I had a lot of stuff going on. I went back to the office and had to get used to that. It's not full-time, but it's every other day, basically. And it's just been very hot here and uncomfortable. That's really all that's been going on. Just getting used to working again and hanging out. I'm sorry if you can hear the cicadas. They're kind of on one lately. One actually got into the house a couple weeks ago and it screamed really loudly, and my husband and I were like, what is that noise and why is it so loud? And the next day I found it like by the front door. I don't know how it got inside. It was not pleasant. Yeah, and I have a scratchy voice right now a little bit, and I'm trying not to cough, and it's just allergies. I'm not sick or anything. Yeah, so I have a few acquisitions this time. Well, I have a few whips and a lot of acquisitions, actually. So I'll get started with that. I finished my Anker Tee, hooray! I like the way that it fits. Here's the full thing. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. I've been working on it for months and months. I think since March, probably, I've been working on it. It did grow a bit. Like when I was knitting it was really tight around here, and then it grew. So it's kind of baggy, but it's nice. I love wearing it. I think it's really pretty. It's perfect to wear to the office. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make another one, I think, probably in a smaller size, but I made it with a chick that knits singles. I'll put all the information down at the bottom. It was nice. It was a good learning experience. This was the first top-down sweater that I did. Well, that I started anyway. I finished a Ranunculus before I finished this, but yeah, I'm very happy with it. I'm glad to be wearing things that I knit now. One thing that I will not be wearing is this tiny t-shirt. This is the Ixelles, I don't really know how to say it, summer top. And who is the designer? Stadtkindknits, Marjorie Guterman. So yeah, I really enjoyed making this little shirt. It was really fun doing the stripes. I think you can see the yarn that I used had a lot of variation in the color. So some of the parts of the stripes are darker and some are lighter. I don't know, maybe you can see better on this side. Yeah, they look a little bit lighter on this side. So I like the way it looks, and the yellow gradient is some yarn from Leon Alexander yarns. And I really liked this. It also grew a little bit because it's superwash, but it didn't grow like as much as I thought it was going to, which is good. And I made it for a friend's baby, and I made a bigger one. I think I made the 1-year-old size rather than the 6-month or whatever. That way they get more wear out of it. I think that's better than, you know, sending like a newborn shirt or a 3-month thing and then they only have a couple weeks to wear it. So I'm really happy with that. It's so cute, and it was really quick compared to knitting an adult shirt, so it was very satisfying. I also have I don't know if this counts as a finished object or a half finished object. Did I bring the book in here? Yes, I did. Hold on one second. I forgot to take it off the shelf. So my friend gave me this sock book called Socktopus by Alice Yu, and it has a lot of really nice patterns in it. And I'm doing a secret, well, I guess it's not that secret since I talk about it on here. I'm doing a Christmas sock project. So I'm supposed to knit like a bunch of socks before Christmas, but I'm very aware that there's only like 3 or 4 months till Christmas, so I don't think it might not happen, guys. I don't know. I think I set the bar too high, honestly. But I started knitting these socks. It's the Kwalla socks out of this book, and I got one of them finished. It was a bit, since it's cabled, it took me a whole weekend to knit this sock, but here it is. There's that side, and then this side. And I did the small size in these ones. I think the cables are just so pretty. There's my sock gusset holes. Shh, I'll fix those later. I haven't hidden this end either, but I love the cables on this. I think it's so pretty. So this one was knit top down, and the cable details just on the top of the foot part, which is good. So yeah, I enjoyed knitting this. I'm really hoping to get to the second one. Maybe I'll start, well, actually, I think I did start it. Sorry, I'm kind of like all over the place. I got out of the habit of filming, and it's a bit weird. Yeah, so I have that much done on this, on these little tiny circulars, which I really like them. It was kind of difficult to knit cables with them, and I think I probably should have done magic loop since it had cables, but it was all right. It kind of made my hands hurt, which is why I didn't immediately start on the second one. But yeah, and I can't remember. I think when I started, I might have used DPNs. I don't know. I can't remember. That was last weekend, and I have slept a lot since then. So that's that. Finished one sock, not a pair, but I will finish the other one and get to the next pattern. I think the more socks I do, maybe the faster I'll get at them, and I don't think all of them are going to be quite as intricately, like not all of them are going to have cables and stuff, though I do have a lot of patterns picked out of that Socktopus book. So I might be lying. They might all be cabled and difficult and take me a couple weeks, but we'll find out. I also, you guys aren't gonna believe this, I also did a swatch and I washed it. I never wash swatches. I find swatching very annoying and time consuming, and I know that it's better to do a swatch and wash it, because then you know if the yarn grows and by how much and all of that, but most of the time I have trouble hitting gauge anyway, so I usually end up swatching twice, which I did on this one. I didn't end up washing 2 of them, but I did go up a size. I think I started, so the sweater that I'm working on is the Pink Velvet sweater by Andrea Mowry. You can see, sorry about the glare from my light. There we go. It has really pretty color work up here. I'm very excited about that. Except I'm doing it in this dark green, and olive. So the body of the sweater will be in this color, and which I think is called spruce. I don't remember. I'll put it on the screen anyway. And I know this one is called olive, and these are from 316 Dye Studio in Wichita, Kansas. And they make such pretty colors, and they're actually having a knit along soon, like a fall knit along. So I also have a cardigan planned for that knit along. Andrea and Mowry is coming out with a new pattern on Tuesday, and so right now it's Saturday, I think. Yeah, it's Saturday, and then on Tuesday she's coming out with a new pattern for, I think, the Douglas cardigan. So the woman who owns 316 Dye Studio posted a bunch of photos of like color ideas. So she included like 4 patterns, and she posted a bunch of different color ideas, combinations for all of them, and she posted one that had just like all of the fall colors in it. So it had a really like pretty golden color, and orange and red, like a deep red or maroon, and this like oatmeal color for the sides and the bottom, because the cardigan is striped, and I'm so excited about that. Even though I have yarn for like 3 other sweaters, I am gonna participate in that knit along, just because it's all the fall colors, and I'm a sucker for that. I'm originally from upstate New York, and I miss fall because we don't really have a fall in Oklahoma. It'll get kind of cool, and it will have nice weather, and the trees will sort of turn colors for maybe 2 weeks, and then it's just not good after that. You don't get the like leaf smell and the really beautiful fall colors and stuff. So I think the spruce is one of the colors too. And I commented on her Instagram post, and I was like, are all of these colors available in tweed? Because I'm thinking a super tweedy fall, like fall crazy tweedy cardigan. So, and she said yes, they are available. So I'm so excited about that. Yeah, so I have that plan. I'm going to cast on probably tomorrow or Sunday, or tomorrow is Sunday. Wow. I'm having trouble keeping track of the days because I'm working in the office either Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and half the time I don't know what day it is anymore. And then this weekend's a long weekend and we're off on Monday, so I'm very confused. I'm more confused about the days than usual. So I think I'm going to cast on this tomorrow. I was really upset because I ordered some stuff that I needed to make this, which I'll get to in a few minutes. But they came in today, so hooray. Happy accident. It was a nice unexpected surprise. I hit gauge though. I went up, so I started out at 3.75 for this sweater, but I think I had already gone up. Yeah, it says to use 3.5 millimeter size 4, so US size 4, 3.5 millimeter, and then 3.25 for the ribbing. But I started out at 3.75 and it was too small. The swatch was too small. So I took it all out and I used size 4, I think, which is a US 6. Yeah, so it's a 4 millimeter US 6. I basically always have to go up 0.5 millimeters to get gauge. I knit really tightly, so yeah, that's what I did. And when it dried, it was exactly gauge, which never happens to me. So I'm pretty excited. Whoops. Fairly excited for this. I'm actually really ready to cast on, and I might cast on tonight. I don't know. I've made a lot of progress on my Ranunculus, my second Ranunculus that I've started making. I know I've talked about it before, and it's all over the place. Everybody's knitting Ranunculi. Yeah, but it was such a quick knit, and it's really nice. It has some cool designs in it. So this is the one I'm working on now. You can sort of see the designs. I only have a few inches left. It's like right off camera. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that's how big it is right now. I think I'm gonna knit maybe 3 or 4 more inches just because I have a long torso, and then I'm gonna do the ribbing. Maybe I'll knit 3 more inches and do the ribbing so it's not too long, because this will definitely grow. This is knit in Trilogy Yarns MCN-DK, and this is the color Jovial. And I knit one for my best friend in the color Koi, but it was the same base yarn, and it did grow quite a lot. Both, I think, because of the yarn and because I'm using huge needles. Yeah, these are US size 10.5, so they're 6.5 millimeters. They're very large needles. But it gives it like a really nice open kind of, the top looks a lot different after you've blocked, like washed and blocked it. There's little yarn overs here, which you can't really see until you wash it. Yeah. The one thing I think I've done wrong, which if you've been here a lot, you know I always do something wrong on these patterns. I'm still learning, so it's okay. I had a problem with the Koi color because I used 2 at a time, but I used 3 skeins, and it had a line like right around the waist area where there was more orange at the top and not as much orange in the 3rd skein. So the bottom half it had more cream in it than orange. So there was kind of a line, and you could tell, and I didn't want this to happen with this one, but I think looking at it now, it probably would have been fine because it's a tonal. I think you can see. It's a tonal yarn, so it's only mostly 3 shades of the same color. But yeah, instead of switching 2 at a time, I'm switching every row, but I have all 3 skeins attached still, and I'm getting this line down the back. Yeah, you can really see it. It's this line right here. I mean, this sweater's for me, so it's not that big of a deal, and I've kind of like learned my lesson, but I'm not gonna undo all of it because it would be a lot. I'm just not gonna. I think it'll be all right. I don't think it'll pull too much in the middle once it's blocked, and even if it does, it's like a design element down the back. It's a nice seam down the back. It'll be fine. But that's the Ranunculus by Midori Hirose. Yeah, I think those are all of my finished objects and works in progress. They kind of like smushed them all in there together, sorry. So I have a lot of acquisitions. A lot. I think I've bought 4 patterns in the last few weeks. 4 or 5 patterns. I got 4 Andrea Mowry patterns because she was having a pattern sale. So I bought 2, and then I was like, oh, I really like this other one as well. So I bought 2 more. And then I'm gonna buy the one that comes out on Thursday. I really like her patterns. It's very classic, like timeless kind of stuff. It's not gonna go out of fashion really, which I like. And I think that her patterns are all kind of different and like different ideas in all of them. And they're all really pretty, so I don't feel too bad about it. I got the pink velvet, and then I got one called Pink Fizz also, which I think I talked about in the last video, because I bought some blue yarn. There's the Pink Fizz. It has lace down the side of it. It's kind of like a boxy, oversized, loose, kind of like this loose sweater. I think I'm gonna hold it with I got some alpaca, Surrey, I think. Is that what it's called? Surrey alpaca. Well, this is alpaca Superlight. It's fuzzy, like fuzzy. It's gonna be really nice. I'm gonna hold it with this yarn. So we'll see how that goes whenever I get to that, because I keep planning for sweaters, and then I'm like, ooh, look at this one, ooh, look at this one, and changing my mind about which order I'm going to do them in. So I think right now I have 7 or 8 sweaters planned, and I have yarn for almost all of them. I just, too many projects, not enough time. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that one. And then I have the Weekender Light pattern, and I have 2 sets of yarn for that one, or 2 possible yarns that I could use. And it's also like a boxy, oversized, oops. Okay, sorry, this is at a weird angle. Yeah, it's like a boxy, oversized sweater, like light, use fingering weight, so it's not gonna be too heavy. It'll be like this one. And then I got the Junction. I think this is so pretty because it has the lace. I think they're called lace or lice, like snowflakes. I like to think of it like snow. So yeah, it's all spotted there, and at the top, I think that's brioche, but I'm not sure. I've never done brioche, but I will. It's either brioche or it's like this, and it's ribbing. I think it's brioche though. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't read through the patterns. I don't really do that. I should, but I don't. And then I bought this one called Ixelles Socks. This might be a free pattern. I don't really remember. But they're little socks with foxes on them, which I thought was cute. Where's the picture? Yeah, that's the chart. So it just has this tiny picture. Let me blow it up so I don't show the pattern directions. I don't want to do that. That's not nice. Yeah, it has stripes and different shapes, and then little fox faces. So I like that one. I don't know if I'll make that as for one of my Christmas project socks, but I'm definitely gonna make them for myself eventually. And then I bought, so I've been waiting for this pattern since I saw the call for test knits a few months ago. I first heard about it because Aro Knits and Pearls did a test knit for it, and I thought it was the most beautiful cabled sweater I've ever seen in my life. I don't even like baubles, but I was like, it has baubles and cables and it's so pretty, I have to knit this. It's called the Blueberry Pie by Johanna Kunin, and you guys, this sweater is so pretty. So pretty. Here is the Blueberry Pie. I don't even know if you can see that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but it has cables and some baubles in there, and then I think that the rest of it is moss stitch, which I've also never done before, but I'm gonna do it. Here's a yellow version that I think you might be able to see better. I don't know. I'm trying to play keep away with the lights. Yeah, yeah, it's so pretty. I'm very excited, but I also know that that sweater is going to take me a really long time to knit because of all the cables and moss stitch. And I want to finish a couple of the lighter, easier ones before, because it's probably not going to get cold enough to wear a worsted weight sweater until December anyway, so that gives me some time. I might start it and that'll be like my difficult project, but I think I need to set myself a rule that I have to finish like 6 pairs of the socks before I start that sweater. But I did buy yarn for it though already. As soon as I found out that this sweater was coming out, that the pattern was coming out, I immediately bought yarn for it, because she put all the sizes and the sweater, the like quantities of yarn for each size on her website, which was really nice, because then I could just go on there and order exactly what I needed. So I ordered a sweater quantity from Knit Picks. This is Wool of the Andes worsted weight in Solstice Heather. So I'm gonna do a blue one, which I'm not usually a blue person, but this one has little specks of like purple in it, and I think a lighter blue as well. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I'm very excited. So I ordered, I think 12 skeins, but I did order, I think 2 extra ones, or 1 extra one at least than I needed, because I figured I do knit tightly and it's cabled, so it's going to be a little bit tighter anyway, and I wanted to give myself, I'm not sure what size I'm going to knit actually. That's still kind of been an issue. You know, with the Ranunculus, it's one size, and they don't have like 5 sizes. There's one size, and then there's a, what do they call it? There's like different directions if you have a bigger bust, which I was right on the edge of having to do the bigger bust, so I was like, not gonna do it. I tried on the one I made for my friend and it was fine, so yeah. So I don't know, I'm not sure which size I'm going to knit on the blueberry pie sweater, but it's going to be so blue. I'm so tempted. I need to swatch for it. Maybe that'll get it out of my system a little bit if I do the swatch soon. So also, one of our yarn stores closed, which is really sad, or she is closing. She had like a clearance sale, and she's closed the brick and mortar store, but I checked, I think last week, and she still had some stuff on the website. But 2 unraveled chicks and a llama in Norman closed, and it's really sad. But my friends and I went on a Saturday to the clearance sale, and we got a lot of stuff. I gotta move these things. I have a few other things too that my friend gave me. So I didn't buy these. These were gifted to me from, my friend was getting rid of a bunch of her stuff, so she let me go through it, so I got these. So I'll show these first. This is Gnome and Nerd. It says no made and nerd flavored, no makers. Fireworks fingering sock. So it's black and it has colorful flecks in it, like fireworks. I like the no made and nerd flavored. I'm a word person, so that's my job. I'm a proofreader. So I really like puns. This is Mrs. Crosby, which I've always wanted to try Mrs. Crosby. I've seen a bunch of pictures on Instagram, and it looks really nice. I like all the colors. This says Mrs. Crosby loves to play. I don't know if that's like a tagline or what. This is, oh, okay. This is the train case base, I assume. It's 55% superwash merino, 15% nylon, 30% Outlast viscose. I've never heard of that. It's fingering weight, so there's like 425 yards in here. And the color is Scarlet Ibis. So it's this really pinkish red color, and it has, I think, black or purpley gray kind of running through it. I think it's really pretty. I think I could make like a summer top or something with it. And this one, or a baby top. I'm tempted to make a bunch of baby stuff just like here and there between other projects, just to have it around for when friends have kids or when I have a kid. Then I'll just have a bunch of baby stuff. I think it sounds like a good idea. I could be very wrong. I don't know. This is, it says House of a la Mode Fiber Goods Co. Winter Plaid Freckle. And this is also fingering weight. So merino, nylon, superwash. Yeah. And it's this like oatmeal-y color with some blue and red and green, well, neon green through it. I thought it was really pretty. Yeah, this actually looks really good for a baby shirt. I think that's what I'll do with that one. And then this is Plymouth Yarn Company, 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon. It's called Happy Feet 100 Splash. I think that's the color. I'm not sure, but it's very pretty. I think I might make like a Jessie Maid shirt out of this one. It's like a white with a bunch of different neon-y colors through it. I guess not all neon colors, but yeah. Those were gifted to me by my friend who was getting rid of a bunch of stuff. She let me look through her totes while I was at her house. So at the clearance sale, I lost my mind a little bit, like I always do at a big yarn sale. And I've been eyeing this Madeline Tosh for months, and I've even bought yarn that kind of looks like it. So I bought the Rye Bourbon, and I bought everything she had. I think it was 50% off, so that was my excuse. I can't even hold them all. I got 6 of them. 6 of them. So it's Rye Bourbon is the color, and it's 200 yards. I don't think it says it's size 4. I don't know what size that is. I think it's DK. That's what it looks like. I can never remember the sizes. Like, is 4 a DK, or is it Aran weight, or is it worsted? I don't know, man. It might be worsted. Anyway, size 4. I'm definitely going to make like a cozy sweater with this. Probably a pretty simple, mostly stockinette sweater, just because the color is so beautiful. It's this rich whiskey color, and it has flecks of black in it, and I obviously like black. I think black is really classy color, and yeah, I think it's gonna be so pretty. I'm just like holding it up and like, oh, I have to knit this soon, along with everything else I have planned. So I got that at the sale. I also got a bunch of Karbonz, Knitter's Pride Karbonz. So at the sale, I got all of the sizes except 1, 2, 4, and 7. They were the only ones that weren't there. I've been wanting to try them for a long time, and I liked the feel of them compared to the Hayahayas that I started learning on, and I think I figured out that I needed a different kind of needle besides the wooden ones, because different yarns go better with different needles, and also you can't knit a lot of sweaters which use the same size needle if you only have one set. So I thought that this was a good excuse. So I got Karbonz. They're black and they have tips, silver looking tips. I don't remember what they're made out of, but I'll put it on the screen. I got a bunch of them. I don't think I'll use the first two sizes, size 1 and 2, US size 1 and 2. So I just got up to 10. So, and then I needed 7, either 4 or 7, I can't remember. So I ordered 4 and 7 from Jimmy Beans after that. And I ordered this really pretty case. Wow, it's stuck. So I ordered this cool case too afterward. Oh, and I also got a set of Knitter's Pride connectors and keys as well at the yarn sale. Yeah, I think this case is really neat. It was on sale, so on Jimmy Beans. Their shipping is so fast. Like so fast. It said that it wasn't supposed to come until Tuesday, and then we got home today from helping my mom do something, and it was sitting on the doorstep, which I did not expect. I'm glad no one stole it. Yeah. So I got all these Karbonz new needles. So I can do all the sweater projects at one time. The nice thing about the Karbonz, the Knitter's Pride needles too, is that they fit with my Licca cables. So the Licca cables and connectors and everything fit with them, which is very convenient. I'm glad that I like them, one, and that I didn't spend a bunch of money on needles that I don't like, and I'm glad that they all fit together with my other needles. That's what I knit the swatch with. I liked the feel of them, so hopefully knitting a whole sweater with them is nice, because I have a whole set now, or almost a whole set. So hopefully I get a lot of use out of them. After the yarn sale, and after I ordered the blueberry pie yarn, or the yarn for my blueberry pie sweater, I haven't tried spinning again yet, but I watched a bunch of videos. I don't remember the name of the person I watched. She has a lot of spinning videos, and a lot of them are really educational, and then she has some, what do they call, like tutorials about how to spin. So basically what I didn't know, that you kind of are supposed to like unspin some of it, and that encourages it to spin up some more. I didn't realize that the first time I tried, and I have my spinning wheel right here. So just as a little reminder, this was the first yarn I spun. It's so bad. So bad. Which I know is normal, and I know I'm still learning, but it made me really sad. I was just like, I don't even. So I needed a lazy suit, not a lazy Susan. I keep calling it that. Does everyone else do that too? A lazy Kate. So I got a lazy Kate, and I got 2 more bobbins because I only had 2. the lady that I bought the wheel from couldn't find the other one. And yeah, you kind of need 3 bobbins if you're gonna ply wool together. So I got 2 more bobbins and a Lazy Kate. Uh-oh, that one's coming out. And I got this from the Woolery, and I'll put the link to it here. They have a lot of cool stuff. They had a lot of cool fiber too. Some really nice fiber on there, and it wasn't astronomical. So I did buy some fiber as well. I think this is, yeah, this is an Ashford Lazy Kate too, to match my kiwi wheel. And I figured while I was ordering bobbins and a Lazy Kate, I might as well order some fiber to spin up. So I ordered, I think, a pound. Well, yeah, 500 grams. I don't know if that's a pound. I'm not good at math, guys. This is Corriedale. See if I can take it out of the bag, or take some of it out of the bag, because there's a lot of glare. Sorry for all the plastic noise once again. See, it's really pretty. It has a really pretty shine to it. It just feels like so lovely. It doesn't smell sheepy, I don't think. Maybe it does a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, it's Corriedale, and I got 500 grams of it. And it came in these nice plastic bags, which is very cool because I don't know when I'm gonna get to this. So it's kind of safe in these bags. It's a lot of wool. It's a lot of wool. But I think tomorrow, I have some car stuff to take care of tomorrow. Yeah, so, oh, that's another thing that's new with me. It's not a huge deal, but I got a new car. Not a new car, but a new to me car. And it's 5 years newer than the car I was driving, so it's nice. It's a nice little upgrade. But I have some car stuff to do tomorrow, and some maintenance. But after that, I think I'm going to try spinning again. Hopefully it goes better this time. We'll see. We'll see. I've been kind of eyeing it and eyeing the wheel and being like, oh, I should do that again. Like, maybe. And my husband keeps asking, like, oh, when are you gonna try that again? And I'm like, yeah, maybe tomorrow night. Maybe next Tuesday. Maybe, who knows? But I think I should, and I think that I think it'll go better the second time, and I'll enjoy it more once I get the hang of it. But I can't get the hang of it until I start doing it, so there's that. Yeah, that's all I have right now. I just realized that I forgot to mention what the yarn was that I'm knitting the socks with. Basically, if you see a pair of socks on here for a while, it's going to be Cascade Heritage. I bought a lot of it. Where even is it? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I'll just grab a few of them. I bought a lot. That's not even half, I don't think. Yeah, there's 2 more colors up there, and then there was a hot pink that's over there somewhere. Then I finished 1 sock of that. Well, no, 1.5 socks of that one. And then this was a Dusky Coral. This color's so pretty. Yeah, and then I have all these colors too. So I'm drowning in sock yarn. Yeah, it's Cascade Yarns Heritage Merino Nylon. Hopefully I've heard it's very good for socks, so hopefully it is. Because I'm making socks for non-knitters, so I don't want them to go into the dryer by accident and be completely ruined, but we'll see. Anyway, hopefully I didn't ramble too much. I'm out of practice and I kind of decided to do this spur of the moment again. I don't know if it's better if it's spur of the moment or if it's better if I have like a list of notes on my iPad. I don't know if that's boring. I don't know. Yeah, let me know, I guess. I guess the internet always does let you know, but yeah, that's all I have for today. I guess I'll see you next time, and wear your mask, make good decisions, and happy knitting. Bye. So this is future Brittany. I was in the shower and I suddenly remembered that I forgot to give a recommendation. I'm really sorry, guys. So this is why you should have notes. So my recommendation this time is Knit Inc. And they're a mother-daughter duo, I guess. They both knit, and the mom is named Petra, and then the daughter is Natasha. And the ink part is that Natasha does hand lettering, so she talks about calligraphy and different pens and stuff a lot. So I really like their channel. They I think it's fun that they knit together and have the same interest, and they talked about a trip to Norway on one of their episodes, and it was on a knitting cruise, which I really want to go on. And I really enjoy their episodes. I like to see what they're up to and what they're knitting. So they're Knit Inc. with a K on YouTube, and knit_inc on Instagram, and you should definitely check them out. Okay, I'm gonna leave again. Bye.